Hi Calvary, happy Wednesday, October 28th. Here's your update for this week. There are a lot of things going on at Calvary. Among the greatest things that are happening right now is home church. This week we received a number of really exciting emails, notes from those who are involved in home church. And what we're sensing is that most of our home churches are really getting to a deeper level of community together. People are sharing their prayer requests at a deeper level and really experiencing community, which was one of the aims for our starting home church during this crazy COVID season. So I want to encourage you to continue to connect to your home church. If you want to get into one, let us know. We'll help you do that. But let's keep praying for each other during our home church season. The season that we hope will move into in the building meetings at some point. But we also want to say to every home church, last week, the state of Colorado issued some new guidelines. And those guidelines were directed not for groups like us at Calvary, but for individual gatherings of people. And the limitation there last week was 10 people maximum of 2 households. Those guidelines do not exist for us as an organization. They don't supersede the guidelines that existed for people in restaurants, schools, churches like ours. So our home church ministries are not under last week's guidelines, but our guidelines that are already approved. Wear a mask, social distance, and be in groups appropriate to the room, up to 100 people per room. That's the guidelines that Calvary's operating under, and all our home church groups and life groups fit under that ministry. So let's keep praying about that. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was the election cycle. 6 days from today, we're going to vote, and I've already voted. Many of you probably already voted too. But by this time next week, November 4th, the world's going to be a different place. So I want to encourage you from now till then, be involved, vote, pray. Let's ask God's will to be done in our country and be as involved as you can. Be an active participant in the privilege that God's given us to participate in the voting process. But one thing I can tell you for sure, next Wednesday, when I bring you the update and you hear what's happening, we absolutely know that whatever happens in the world, Jesus Christ is still on the throne. Isn't that right? He's still leading us, he's still leading the church, and we're still going to be the church to fulfill his mission in the world. So until next time, I want to encourage you, let's just be praying for each other, supporting each other, praying for God's work and unity in our church and his work in our nation, and may God be glorified. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.